Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. This is Seahawks Fan 2017 with another Go Battle League video. And today we got two of the rarest Pokemon you'll see in this competition. I'm on Mewtwo, which it's been years, like 4 years since we've had it in raids, which at the time, it was hated because it's worse than the regular Mewtwo. But now it's rare. So many people missed out. As an OG of the game who did a fair amount of raids. It's Mewtwo Candy. Also, it was before Mewtwo XL, so who would have guessed? Would be even more incentive, but we also have Goldango, which you need a Scarlet and Violet, friends with Scarlet and Violet, to be able to easily get postcards, to send postcards to the game, connect to the Switch, Nintendo Switch, and get boxes to daily boxes, 30-minute timer for catching gimme goals, and that was a nice win up against a Triple Charm team in the first battle. And Shadow Poliwrath, the lead. It's meta. It's amazing. If you're new to Ultra League, well, Shadow Poliwrath is one of the best things. Unfortunately, I only have this one Shadow in the family. I cannot wait till it returns to Rocket Battles. I need more Shadow Poliwraths. I really wish I had saved more. Definitely thought I had saved more, but here we are. Nidoqueen is gonna face the wrath of Goldango. Now, Goldango does have a option for a future signature move. Make it rain. It's it'll probably be like a wild charge type. In the games it loses stats after using the move. So probably gonna lose some stats. Attack and defense, maybe they'll do that. The same. But it's a very, very strong steel move. And it'll be exciting if we ever get that. Maybe multiple years down the line. Maybe one, maybe two. But Goldango, Shadow Ball. And Focus Plus is pretty powerful already. And this battle came close. If my Mewtwo is any worse, which it's an okay Mewtwo. If it was any worse, it would have taken a loss. But I have the move. And if you accidentally waited a turn, they would have they would have you need a turn to register an attack, and Fairy Wind is 2 turns, so you gotta throw ASAP. But now we have a Tapu Lele lead, just gonna stay in. We Icy Wind, we try and make a catch. Do we get a good catch? It's Nature's Madness. I guess maybe they were just going to throw that either way. You're only going to be seeing the wins in this video, but some of the key things you gotta be wary of are Skeledirge and Cresselia. They are both so good into this team. Now, of course, you have Goldango, which is a powerhouse and can do nice into Cresselia. But Skeledirge with Incinerate, it tortures. You're able to survive some Incinerates, so that is handy to know. And of course, if a Disarming Voice is thrown, it's going to do little damage, but then you're taking a bunch of Incinerate damage. Shadow Poliwrath, it's tricky. It has a tricky matchup in 2. Well, actually, you're just going to see that one loss. It was cool seeing a Marshadow. It was tanky enough, but it is a frail Pokemon to survive. And here we have a Shadow Galvantula. This thing is also a core break to the team. Being able to Volt Switch Destruction, my lead, but also it doesn't I mean, they don't need to always go for discharge, even if they do have it. Lunge and they are going to be throwing discharge because, I mean, Volt Switch does a lot of electric damage. Focus Blast goes kaboom! No, it grabs a shield. That's fine. We're going to shield up. And we are going to go and chuck the Shadow Ball. They're going to bring in Ampharos, and it would have been lovely, but they did know about the Focus Blast. I mean, with how long it's been in the game, it's fair that most people would know, but also, it's a rare Pokemon. Not everyone has seen it. Definitely not something you see every day. Dynamic Punch. I mean, Omni Mewtwo hits like a wet noodle. I mean, that was pretty good damage. Pretty okay damage with one charge attack. But now we have a Tapu Fini lead, which is bad. We do find a Fire type. We're going to be able to get big damage. And I do just want to get some chip. I don't mind getting taken out. I will be able to get some good energy, which will be handy. I want the damage I can get. And I definitely am going to want to save Shadow Poliwrath, because if I get debuffed on Mewtwo, then I want to get rid of it. And I will debuff them. Extra chip. We have a Hisui Typhlosion. And here is a heads-up play. So I know the moveset, likely Shadow Ball, Fire Punch. They are going gung-ho with the Shadow Ball. And that is going to be the downfall. Now, they did take 2 shields. May be a bit silly to actually throw energy at this point, but just on the off chance that Shadow Poliwrath can get to a move. I don't get to a move. That's bad. But I'm still going to get the win with the confusion. That was close. That was almost throwing the battle. But now we have a Giratina lead, which is, it's very common. It's a problem. You do have some answers. Charge attacks. And, most people do one Shadow Claw on it, which is annoying for Goldengo users, but Dragon Breath damage does still add up. But if shield's down, then you can do some massive damage. And Shadow Poliwrath. Now, you could also use regular Poliwrath, more bulky. It is higher ranked in Ultra League. Corn and PV Poke. Nice farm down we get. And we're definitely going to be chucking before Hydro Cannon is charged up. We're able to grab a shield. And we make a great catch. They with 3 mud shots from an Earthquake. We throw 2 hexes. And bada bing, bada boom. Making a nice catch. Now, they only threw the Hydro Cannon, which very energy efficient and still would have hurt a lot onto the Goldengo. The Steel Cheese. Oh, they bring in Virizion. What a silly goose move. Kaboom. And here is going to get a little tight. Sacred Sword does a little bit more than I like, and the chip is adding up. But I will be able to get the farm down. And now, Goldengo should have a way higher attack stat. It should definitely win the CMP tie. But they didn't throw immediately, so we did not see that. But if Swampert does have a high attack, well, then it would win in the matchup. And then I think it could definitely hold its own up against the remaining Armored Mewtwo. But no, we got the win. We have our Goldengo up against Golisopod. And we just want to get what moves we can. We do grab a shield. They are just going to go for a Shadow Claw down now. And now, if they have Aerial Ace, which is pretty common, it's X-Scissor, let's go. X-Scissor Liquidation, that's what we want Now there's an chance for attack defense drop. Thankfully they did not get it. Armor Mewtwo absolutely cooks Venusaur. But they did leave with enough energy. You should throw straight away. You should throw Icy Wind straight away so you can take a bit less damage. I do swap because just in case there's something in the back that will debuff. That can debuff me, which I mean is important heads up in Great and Ultra. And also Master with Landorus, Therian. In history I have like some other Pokemon. But more so in Great and Ultra, definitely lots more things that will debuff. Armor Mewtwo doesn't survive 1 HP and a dream, and I chucked the first Side Strike. I chucked the Side Strike to KO the Venusaur. Let's go. Now we have a Ampharos. A regular Ampharos, I mean Ampharos, if you don't have it built for Ultra League and you love Ultra League, especially Shadow, it's a must. It's incredible. It's amazing. It's the premier electric Pokemon. Electric type. I mean, we're going to play for taking alignment with a... And we get a kaboom! Shadow Poliwrath. We take alignment with the even shield playing field. They do not respect... They did not count right. They got to learn to count. Trainer. Take that. Take that. Now maybe it would have been smart to just stay in, but I did not make that choice. So maybe I regret it, maybe I don't. They get some nice energy with the Shadow Claw farm down. They definitely are getting confusioned. And they pivot into Skeletor's, but they cannot get a Incinerate to register before a Confusion takes them out, which is amazing. Amazing. Now we have another Giratina in the lead. Dragon Claw, of course, gonna go straight for the Icy Wind to debuff. They dip into Tapu Fini. I'm actually gonna leave with some energy. And here's a key decision I made. I brought in the Mewtwo because it's weak to the Giratina. It can't do super effective damage to Giratina. Now maybe there's a third Pokemon that Mewtwo would do really nice into. But on the chance, it's pretty good. Pretty good choice. I mean, if you know your opponent's team comp, if you see a team that like a content creator is using. But Giratina is still really tricky. Am I going to be able to get the win? Goldango, if it had a cheaper Ghost Charge attack, it would definitely win this scenario. Now Shadow Ball, I mean, the damage is amazing. Goldango has amazing attack. I cannot get the farm down, and I'm actually going to go down. So, actually another loss. But, I mean, really close battles. Just tough battles. Going up against the best of the best. But, if you enjoyed the battles, hit the like button if you do. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Gonna be really trying to hit Legend and Master League, so stay tuned. You're not gonna want to miss that. Have not hit Expert, but did it last season, and I have perfect rated teams for Master League. And the most broken core, you're gonna have to stay tuned to find that out. The absolute most overpowered core of Master League level 50s. And here, we have a Regirock that has arrived. We go kaboom into a shield. That Trevenant definitely can be annoying into the team. And we are going to go kaboom! 4-wheel. getting that Regirock out of here. We shield up a Seed Bomb. We bring in Mewtwo. We survive the Shadow Claws, which was a risk, but didn't want them to have two moves for both our Pokemon. Well, Shadow Gramble in the lead, and now we swap into Goldengo. Focus Blast goes kaboom! One-shotting the Guzzler. They did not respect the nuke. They did not respect the nuke. Put some respect on Goldengo. It is a machine. Absolute monster. Lovely to be able to find some people who don't respect the damage. Now, I think they definitely could have gone the farm down and had a move for my next opponent without throwing that crunch. And having a move for Poliwrath, that would have been tricky going up against this Gallade. Because my win condition was just having a move on Mewtwo. Now, it's not enough, but they do not have the energy and Psycho Cut. Now, maybe they're not running Leaf Blade, but with Psycho Cut, you can get to a move in 8 turns of energy with just 4 Psycho Cuts. So maybe that is a loss of having a different moveset than Leaf Blade. But maybe, I don't blame them running Synchronize and Close Combat. Definitely pretty okay moveset in Ultra. Although I think Leaf Blade is still preferred because of all the water types. Now we're going to lose the lead, so may as well bring in Goldengo, which can be bad. This is definitely not good. The win condition is landing the Focus Blast. Do they respect the nuke? They go kaboom! And they still hang on. What is this Greedent? Absolute cheat code. XL Greedent, absolute cheat code. But Ampharos comes in. It's not going to take me out just yet. It takes a Shadow Ball and is forced to shield. We do have a potential catch onto Poliwrath. We're going to be shielding up Brutal Swings, which we then make a catch. Incredible catch. Had they waited a turn, had they just continued tapping, we would have been cooked. But insane catch. We had such an amazing nuke to land in a 2 shield apiece scenario. And I play wise by just waiting to make sure they don't swap. And I close out that battle. And I hope you enjoyed the battle. Subscribe for more content like this. You may see one more team with Armor Mewtwo, maybe 2. There'll be shorter videos than this and the last, but I hope you enjoy. I've just struggled with this Fossil Cup and Ultra League, which Fossil Cup, there's other videos on teams you could, if you wanted to see that content. It is awful. And I do not want to continue crashing. I mean, maybe I would have climbed back where I'm at right now with a Fossil team, but it's awful. It's awful. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for other Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. But thanks for watching. Goodbye.